We have entered the year 2023, and I just want to remind everybody that I've been covering Mortal Kombat on this channel since 2014, which would make it 9 years, 9 whole ass years of talking about Mortal Kombat. Am I exhausted? Yeah, at times I am, but I believe that this year is going to be a big year for Mortal Kombat, and I cannot be more excited. And I am more than ready to get the gears going, dive into the discussions, make some more content, and getting ready for the next Mortal Kombat game. So 2022 was a little bit rough. We expected that year to be the year that we get a new Mortal Kombat game announcement or a new NetherRealm game announcement. And as we know, that did not happen. We were puffing copium the entire time. However, I want to point this out to you guys. First, follow me on Twitter at BruskPoet. I tweeted out and I told everybody, hey, the good thing is that Mortal Kombat fans no longer have to be puffing copium in 2023. We now have realistic expectations and a clear idea of when the next NetherRealm game, which is probably going to be Mortal Kombat 12, will be both revealed and released, which is going to be within the next 6 months. Now, in case you guys forgot or you're asking where are you getting this notion that NetherRealm is going to be revealing and releasing a new game in 2023, well, remember, Ed Boon was asked, can we get a release window for the next project? And Ed Boon says, in his classic trolley fashion, I really shouldn't 23 answer that. Obviously referring to the fact that the year 2023 is probably going to be the year of the release window for the next project from NetherRealm. And then somebody asked Ed Boon, could we see an announcement within 6 months? And Ed Boon said likely, and that was back in December. So we're in January now. Now we gotta wait 5 more months, maybe. He said within the next 6 months, not in 6 months. So there is a chance that we get a reveal like in 2 months from now or 3 months from now or next month. But no matter when it is, the fact of the matter is that we now have realistic expectations and a guiding hand entering this year. We're not left in the dark here like how we were in 2022. This time, we actually know what to look forward to. Now, in case you forgot or you're asking, how do you know it's going to be Mortal Kombat 12 or a new Mortal Kombat game that NetherRealm is going to be showing for 2023. In one of Ed Boon's Twitter AMAs, somebody asked Ed Boon, hint for the next game, ? And Ed Boon responds with Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 12. He narrows it down to the next game is either Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 12. And now you guys might be thinking, maybe it's Injustice 3. Well, when you look at the attitude Ed Boon has whenever he's answering Injustice 3 questions, here are the examples. Yes or no, you're working on Injustice 3. And he replies with a gif of a dead heart rate. Then somebody else asks him, Injustice 3 when? And he answers, can't say with a K in classic Mortal Kombat fashion. And then Ed Boon responds to somebody just saying Injustice 3, and he says, is something I hope we get to make. And then compare that attitude to when he's asked Mortal Kombat questions. Here are just a few examples because there's so many to go off of. Will Mortal Kombat 12 pick up where 11 left off? Ed Boon says, yes. When are we getting Mortal Kombat 12? Ed Boon says, MK11 was our biggest Mortal Kombat game ever. I'd be surprised if we never did another one. And keep in mind, I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Ed Boon was asked about Mortal Kombat 11 during the Injustice 2 days, that was the same answer that he gave to that kind of question. So I just want you guys to remember, keep that in mind. Somebody else asked Ed Boon, remaster Mortal Kombat Deception. He says, not likely, more likely to do a new Conquest. That's some huge thing. That wasn't even the question. The question wasn't, will you remaster Mortal Kombat Conquest or will you do another Conquest mode? He just straight up says, we're more likely to do a new Conquest in the next game, which, by the way, Conquest mode is a Mortal Kombat mode, a famous Mortal Kombat mode from Deception and Armageddon and kind of Deadly Alliance. It wasn't the same of what we think of Deception and Armageddon, but rest my case, everybody knows what I'm talking about. And then finally, somebody asks Ed Boon, will we see any 3D era characters return in Mortal Kombat 12? And Ed Boon just straight up says, yes, as if we already know Mortal Kombat 12 is going to be the next game. Because in all honesty, we do. We all know Mortal Kombat is going to be the next game coming from NetherRealm in 2023. Now, as we know, it's taking a little bit longer than usual for NetherRealm to announce their next game, and I think naturally we have to ask, could we expect a bigger game in general? Are we going to have more modes? Is there a bigger roster? Is there a bigger story? Is anything getting bigger in scale, or is the slowdown due to something a little bit bad like COVID or internal staff problems or something like that? I'm sure there are multiple factors here, but I don't think it's all negative if I'm being honest. I haven't really seen anything to indicate that besides maybe COVID. There is so much discussion to be had. There are so many topics to talk about leading into Mortal Kombat 12. And I know you guys have a lot to say, so I want to bring my attention over to my Discord for a little bit that you guys can join, because I'm trying to make this the biggest Mortal Kombat server out there, and you can help make that possible by joining the server and joining the discussion. There are plenty of MK channels for you to talk in, and plus, you're more than welcome to talk about anything other than Mortal Kombat in my server. I got plenty of channels for that, so if you want to do that, go right ahead. Anyways, I'm super excited to be diving into the discussions of Mortal Kombat again. There are plenty of video ideas that I have for you and videos that I'm going to be posting within the next few days. I'm also going to be having these big Mortal Kombat discussion focused streams, maybe once, maybe twice a month, leading into the 6 months time frame of when we could expect a new Mortal Kombat game to be revealed. More details on that later. Probably by the next video, I'll have a real answer for you guys on when you guys could expect my next live stream, but it'll definitely be this month. So let me know, guys, what do you think about Mortal Kombat 12 right now? What do you think about the next NetherRealm game? Just tell me anything that you guys have. Say anything in the comments below. I want to hear it. Make sure you also join in the discussion on the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Links are all down in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for all Mortal Kombat content. This is going to be the year, folks, and I'm so very excited. I'll see you guys soon.